other body parts in danger that have nothing to do with your knees. If your hip is only supposed to carry 20% of your body weight, but you're putting 50 on it, it'll be okay for a week, maybe even some months. But at some point, it's going to say, all right, Francine, you overdid it. Here I got. Right. So we have to get your overcompensation in order, and we got to get your gait in order. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Also, maintenance is going to be big. You're going to have to learn maintenance. There are going to be some things that you're going to have to do during the week to make sure that soft tissue, scar tissue is in check. Okay. And one little thing I want to teach you about scar tissue and soft tissue. When you add trauma to the knee, you build up soft tissue and scar tissue in and around the knee joint. If you let it sit there, it's going to create more immobility. It's going to slow down the blood flow, which will give you some lower limb numbness down in your foot. Okay. And it will prevent you from getting a good muscle contraction, so we can't air up the tire. Okay. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine putting on an air pump on a tire and just pumping away for days and nothing happens? That's some frustrating stuff. Yeah. So we got some work to do. Okay. Question for you. Do you consider yourself a consistent and consistent person in the self-starter? I'm like a multitasker. I do a lot of things at once, but I could be consistent when I want something done. I can put my mind to it. I'm going to do it. I'm not the person. You looked up at the sky for a minute. Because I do a lot. So it's like I'm consistent, but I do so many things. But I could be consistent. Yes. When I want to do something, yes. Now, what about a self-starter? Do you need to, let me ask you a question. When things get hard, or there's a day that you don't want to do nothing, right? And that person on your left shoulder says, Francine, we ain't doing this today. And one day ain't gonna hurt. We ain't doing this. Do you listen to that person, or do you listen to the person on your right shoulder that says, Francine, I know we tired. I know we did a lot today, but we still gotta get it done. Which one do you listen to? I'm gonna listen to the other side when I want to get it done, because I don't like pain. I want to give it this pain. Even though I might hear this over here, I don't like pain. That's why I go to gyms. I don't like pain. But if I need to get rid of it, I gotta give it up. I'm gonna have to just concentrate and just bypass what is going on the other side. I have to pay attention to this side. All right. For some reason, I believe you. All right. Now, I asked you that because I needed to qualify you for DIY. For most people, if I don't believe that and you don't have an accountability partner, I won't open up DIY. I don't care. If you can't afford the other one, we'll just, nice to meet you, and that's it. I'm here to win. This is my team. Everybody that joins my team becomes my teammate, and my job is to make sure that you win. That's how I win. Yeah, I need to win. I feel bad flying across the floor. I can't do anything. I just you get you some help here. So I do qualify you for DIY. If you can't afford our knee protect, I'm still going to push you to go there, and you're going to see why in a second. Okay. So right now, I'm going to open up a document. I'm going to walk you through both programs and see where we go from there. Okay. Next up, we making noise or in the field. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's a dead bird in the front. No. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom off. Hello. Sorry about that. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Okay. Okay. Can you see this document here? I see a piece of it. It says knee protection, scheduling time, and that's all. It's like I'm past it now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Program, knee protect, program scheduling timeline. How we can coach things as you get started week by week. So, one, what we like to focus on is joint maintenance and unloading. And this goes back to the scar tissue, the soft tissue. Did you try during my master class? Did you try to stretch during the master class? Yeah, I did. The chair? Yeah. You put the chair and the toe going up? Yeah. That one? Yeah, I did. Yeah. If you did that correctly, you should have felt the knee gap open up a little bit. And you should have felt a release of pressure. Okay. I felt pressure underneath my leg. Yeah. you're not really in pain, Francine, you're in pressure. It's two different things. Okay. We have to teach you how to manage pressure. If you're able to manage pressure, there's never pressure on the knee and there's never pain because the rim isn't on the road. If that makes sense. Question though. When I did that exercise, you're breaking in. That's all. Is that normal? Say it again. Like when I did the exercise, the pain went away, but then it went underneath my foot as a cramp, like a Charlie horse underneath my foot, like a cramp on my foot. Went to my foot. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're not drinking water, you're gonna get cramps anyway. Oh well, you're right. You got to now. You're right. Anyway, you're gonna get cramps. Right? You're right. I don't drink water. Yeah, you get that. Right. So this is part of maintenance, hydration, stretching and knowing which muscles put pressure on the knee and knowing when to stretch them and how to stretch them properly. Okay. The soft scar tissue, all that stuff we're gonna have to teach you how to do. Okay. Now, week 2, we like to focus on overcompensation and gait alignment. Now, you are heavily overcompensated because you're limping. Anytime you have any type of injury, I don't care if you stump your toe, you're going to overcompensate because you don't want to feel that toe. Okay. Right. Remember, overcompensation can cause pressure on other joints that have nothing to do with your knee. We don't want that. We have to fix your gait and we have to fix the overcompensation. Now, we're going to send you out a tool that's going to do a lot of this work for you on day 1. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what this looks like. Can you see this gentleman here sitting on the porch? I see the gentleman, yes. Okay, I want you to pay attention to where he's wearing as he's walking. You see that device he's wearing? It's going down the back of his legs. It's wrapped around his back. Huh. Can you see that? It's like a toe belt or something, and it's on his foot, right? His foot, right? Something like that, right? Yeah, it's going down to his foot. I'm going to give you another view here. Okay. All right, see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this device is doing several things. First of all, you're going to love it, okay? As soon as you put it on, it's going to remove the pressure from the front of your knee. Ooh, so that's not like the relief. So that 10, when you're standing, it's going to be more like 2 or 1 or maybe even a 0. Okay. So it's going to give you a feeling like you're in a pool. And what this is doing is opening that knee gap, allowing the air to get through there and keeping pressure off so we can fast forward things and get you to where you need to be. Now, the other thing that this thing is doing, because we have the same amount of resistance going down both sides, we restrict overcompensation. So you can't overcompensate. Okay. It's going to use both sides of your body evenly. Okay. And it's just going to retrain your body to work the way it's supposed to. Now, thirdly, it's going to provide a posterior pelvic tilt, reducing some lower lumbar pressure, and it's going to engage. Okay, so we're working on a total gait from the feet up. And also, as you're walking, we're causing eccentric and concentric contraction. That means pushing and pulling. So we're working those atrophy muscles that protect your knee. Okay. Now, one thing to note: this isn't something you're going to be wearing for the rest of your life. They love it. They it all day. That's what it's for. This is meant to be used as training wheels to get your body working the way it's supposed to. Okay. So, when you're at work, I want you to, wear this underneath your clothes if you can. We'll give you the time frame of how long you need to wear it. Now, I'll give you a side view so you can get a better glimpse of what's happening here. You see how that's working along with her? So she's on the treadmill. Okay. Yeah. So this is one of my weight, bone on bone in both knees. Couldn't really walk. Day 1, she put on the device. Now she's able to walk on a treadmill just to get some exercise. Wow. Okay. Huh? But that's like she's in a pool right now, pretty much. Okay. So this is a big component of what we do. And we'll, it's going to make a huge change for you. All right. So week 3, really through the end of the process, we're dealing with atrophy unlocking, and that's getting to those joint protecting muscles, making sure that they're engaged properly. 5, we're dealing with skill set and lifestyle. Now, one thing that you must understand from a lifestyle perspective, everything is going to change for you. There's no more just getting up, going to work. There's no more getting up, going to the mall, going to the store. I'm just gone. You have to look at your needs as infants now. And when you don't do anything unless you make sure that they're well cared for and that they're prepped. That means if you're gonna go to an event and you're gonna be out, there's about 3 to 5 minutes worth of prep work that you're gonna have to do to make sure your needs are protected while you're out and about. Okay. Yeah. Even afterwards, there's going to be some post work we'll need you to do. It's not a lot, but it'll become like second nature to you. Okay. Because we always have to make sure that that gap doesn't close. If the gap closes, we got pain again because we don't have cartilage. Okay. Now, we're going to take you through this process till you're out of pain, but more importantly, till you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. We have, some ladies in the program now that have been out of pain for 4 weeks, but I don't trust them. So we don't, right? Because we don't trust them. Yeah, I don't know. We don't trust them to the point to, I don't believe that they know exactly what they're doing yet. Even this is not just a program where we're just doing stuff. You have to know why this is happening. And once we get the feel of that, we'll graduate you from the program. And then we'll create a 7-day customized plan that you'll follow for the rest of your life. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about onboarding. Onboarding is 3 to 5 days. Okay. The first thing that happens is we supply a support specialist to you. This person is going to be with you through the entire length of the program. Okay. Meet with them every Monday, and they're going to check with you, make sure you're okay, make sure you're doing everything properly, and to answer questions or whatnot. Okay. Now, within 24 hours, well, it's Saturday, it would be Monday possibly, we'll just send out a kit to you. And in this kit includes all the tools needed to get through my program, as well as the device. Okay. Okay. While that's being shipped, you'll need to go through nutrition. We have an in-house nutritionist. She'll take a look at you. If you want her to help you with an eating schedule, she will. Okay. But her objective is to identify your protein intake numbers in grams per day. That means she's going to give you a number. It's going to be up to you to make sure you get that much protein in your body on a daily basis. The reason for this, Francine, is the muscles that protect your need, they only respond to protein. They don't care about fruits and veggies and how well you eat. The question. Go ahead. I've been eating meat since 2018. Would that come against me? No, protein doesn't care where it comes from. Okay. Protein, bars, protein is everywhere. Okay. It's going to help you based on how you eat as well, on nutrition. Okay. All right. So protein is like air to a car tire. Can't put anything inside except air. It doesn't engage. Right? That makes sense? Mm-hmm. That's super important. Now, once that's done, we'll have a start meeting. And during that start meeting, we'll take you through everything in your kit, show you how to use everything. Right? Mm-hmm. Then we'll start the schedule creation, and you'll start on a Monday, top of the week. And you're going to need to set aside about 30 to 45 minutes to get through our schedule. And this is how our weekly schedules go. So you're going to work your schedule on Monday and Tuesday. Okay. On Wednesday and the weekend, 3 days a week, those are maintenance days. On those days, we want you off your feet as much as you can. But we understand you have to work, but any unnecessary loading, we want you off your feet. We want you doing your soft tissue scraping, your scar tissue scraping, your massage work, stretching, and we want you in a hot tub soaked with Epsom salt. You can't do that. We want you only on Wednesday. Only to do that on Wednesday weekend. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, if you can't get a hot tub or a hot bath, you can. Now, on Thursday and Friday, you're back on your schedule. But on Friday, you're going to meet with your joint pain specialist for a test, and this is every Friday. Okay. Okay. Now, we do our test in groups, less than 10 people, small group. Mm-hmm. Reason we do it is because on day week one, we may have Mary over here, and she's in week 5. So you're able to see Mary and what she's doing. You're able to hear about how far she's come. Okay. Right. And you see some of the things she's doing that you're going to potentially be doing at that point. Mm-hmm. And sit back and learn as we test the other people in the group. They're going to be talking to you. You're going to be asking questions. It's going to be like a family environment. Now, when it's time for you to test, one or two things are going to happen. We're going to test you on the previous week's schedule, and we're going to test your pain numbers. Each week, your pain threshold should drop. Okay. Okay. So either we're going to say, Francine, you look great. Let's go ahead and move you on to week 2. Or we're going to say, okay, Francine, you're looking okay, but we need you to improve on X, Y, and Z. We'll go through that and we'll reset week 1 until you get it perfect. Okay. We'll go through this process until we get you out of pain, but more importantly, you know exactly what you're doing. At that point, we'll graduate you, create your 7-day customized plan, and you'll follow through. Does that make perfect sense? It makes sense. And that's why. Now, what if I'm doing something between Wednesday? Because you said Wednesday. How many hours is doing that Wednesday? Because I do spoken thing on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and then I go to work from 3 to 11. That's what I need as a person. So do I have to be in the morning, or is it the same time my hours I have to do it on Wednesday, or just fit in it somehow? So we would like for you to do it in the morning. Okay, in the morning. Okay. Yeah, we would like for you to do it. Okay. Right. So that program, if you can afford it, I highly suggest that. Okay. Now, you also are good for DIY as well. So I'm going to take you through DIY now so you can see what it's about. Okay. So can you see this? Mm-hmm. All right. So our DIY program is similar to Need Protect in regards of, the program kit as well as the nutrition. They're both the same. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The only difference here is we're going to have a framework meeting with you. We're going to set your week up for you, and then you're going to follow that at your own pace. Okay. So I'm going to show you what you would be following here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you see this dashboard? Yes. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of assets to the left with which you'll be taken through and kind of showing how all that works. But the main program you follow is these bottom 3 bars here. This program is read by my doctor of physical therapy. He's using all of my methods. So what you would do on day 1, you would come in here, you would grab a chair, you would device, you would come here for session 1, you would come over here, play, and you will follow. Okay. All of these sessions are 25 to 35 minutes long. You're going to work through all 16 sessions in beginner. Okay. Once you complete beginner, you close that out, you open up intermediate, things get a little bit more challenging, and you have 22 more sessions here. Okay. Once you complete those, you open up advanced where it gets even more challenging. You got 24 sessions here. Okay. So how this works based on what you have going on, I would say by the time you get to the middle of intermediate, you're going to be a totally different individual. Okay. And that person on your left shoulder is going to tap you and say, Francine, we done. We don't need this no more. That's from the truth. You listen to Francine on the right shoulder, which says, keep going and complete the entire thing. And that's okay. Now, once you're complete, now it's up to you to modify your week, meaning we may start 4 sessions, but you may get to the point through advanced where you say, well, I'm going to see what 2 sessions a week feels like. And if you do one on a Tuesday and a Friday, however, along with your maintenance, and that still feels good and you didn't have a drop off, or you continue with that. Okay. But there's never a week where you do nothing and you always have access to the dashboard. This becomes your new way of life. Does that make sense? All right. So you have one that, we're giving you everything you need and patting you on the back, go ahead and go. And the other, there's a lot of education involved and support from that standpoint. Okay. The difference in price is $2,000. Okay. Like I said, if I'm you, if I'm always going to point you to the top. If you can't afford it, you just go there because it's invaluable. Okay. But if you can only do DIY, that's going to work very well for you as well. Okay. Okay. So, any questions? Everything sounds good so far. It's like it's manageable. Nothing I have to jump over the wall or rock climbing or anything crazy. Something I can kind of. Yeah. No, you definitely have to be committed because once you get involved, we have to win. There's no options. Okay. So, what do you want to do? Both of the programs looked good to me. Now, question: the one that they had the guy was doing all the part that they're doing all this stuff on the chair. Is that separate from the first program, or are they both the same? With the modules that you saw going down with the chair and the movement with the thing.
No, this is a totally different program.
Oh, they're two different things. Okay.
Yeah, these are two different things. Yeah. Yeah. The other one is it's a little bit more hands-on. Okay. So if you can expect with our thought program, you're gonna, I will put you with one of my coaches just because of your spirit. His name is Champ. And he would hold you accountable and you would have to see him every Friday. And he would be telling you just like this.
Oh, all right, Champ coming on.
Yeah.
Right.
You would have to be, have your mat ready or have your floor ready to
Okay.
show him what we,
Okay.
show him that you've been putting in the work, and that's how we test. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the big difference there.
Okay. That is a big difference. So I have somebody to give me as an accountability partner that I would have to keep me steady, and the other one I'm on my own. I'm working by myself, which is not good for me because I'm so busy. I'm like, oh, I'll do it later. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
not only do you have Champ, but you have other ladies in the group that's gonna say, Francine, come on, man. Come on, I'm older, I'm twice your age. What are you doing? It's that type of stuff.
Okay.
And I think so, it just makes some people tick a little differently. From my experience. Yeah, so I always push people up there if they can. Mhm. What do you think about working
I
out?
like it so far. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's fine, sis. That's fine. Okay.
What's your brain doing?
Huh?
What is your brain doing?
Thinking. I think it's a great opportunity. I like the concept. I like the patterns. I like that it's all formatted and organized. How everything is like in this place that's it's gonna help me down the road.